Hey there, folks. This is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play Metaphor ReFantazio for the PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell. You can treat it by Patreon. Links in the description at the bottom. Alright, so last time we took care of this first bounty target, and I was going to do a little bit of grinding, just get some extra resources, some extra cash, you know how it is. Until, of course, there was a friggin' dodo bird that just magically showed up out of nowhere. Level 46, so, yeah, not risking that. No, thank you. Alright, anyways, yeah, this thing popped up. Yeah, bounty targets. Found all 3 major cities. One will find a list of targets to be subjugated or captured here, and by doing so, gain a reward. Most requests are made by the state army, which is often short on manpower, and potential targets range from monsters to people. The intelligence network of the state army allows information regarding bounties to be shared instantly among all recruitment centers. Ordinary citizens may also post bounties as long as they leave a deposit. So it's not assassination. It's not so much assassination as it is contract work. You know what I mean? All right. Yeah. Anyways, time to head back home. It's going to be night soon. Yep. Okay, then. And then why don't we go back to the city and have a nice dinner? It'll be dark by the time we get back, so we won't have time to do anything else anyway, but that's okay, right? Alright.
Alright.
We're taking down the Majula that was terrorizing the desert, so our bounty is all ours now. It is a reward in itself to know that one less threat menaces the capital. Of course, we should collect our fair compensation, as we most certainly earned it. I'm glad we're able to help people, too. Morpheus, let's go report in the recruitment center before we forget.
Oh, trust me.
Fordon's announcement is just around the corner. There's no point in trying to predict what he's going to say now. For all I know, he's probably going to say, I love pancakes. I love pancakes very much, with little chocolate chips and maple syrup. Forget about the king. Please, somebody get me some pancakes. I'm very hungry.
True.
It would be wise to make the most of the time we have remaining. Perhaps there are others who require our aid, or we could develop our archetypes.
Guess we're splitting up.
You know, all things considered, I think we did a great job today. Let's get some food now, so then we can hit the hay. All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Well then.
Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Alright, well, let's see what Stroll wants.
Isn't that...
Oh, hey, you had some requests you can report in. Got anything else you wanted to check with me? The pack leader of those desert beasts did stand a chance against us. Let's go back to the recruitment center so we can get our reward. Alright. Alright, let's see here.
Hey, listen. Stop that to run. That will be quite enough. This is the thing. I just can't stop.
What you need?
But why? No.
Alright, well, since we're close by, might as well check in there and see how much ooh, where should we... Well, what is today again?
What now?
Oh, right, big bargain day. Right.
Got a special running today. Fancy a chat?
Oh yes, and while we're out and about, we can go pick up that tuxedo.
Sure. Isn't that... Let's see. Yep.
Alright, swing out by the recruitment center. Ah, there you are. Surely not. It really managed to save the bounty. That's certainly its rampage tale. Even the military soldiers fled from it in fear. You lot is something else. Here's a reward as promised. Take it. It's yours. Yeah!
We did it.
Alright, got some cash and a nice little bit of courage.
All right.
Ooh!
Amazing.
There's really 10,000 reef here. I'm ready for more contracts if they pay out this well. I'm afraid you can't. I don't have any other contracts I could offer you right now. The recruitment centers in other cities also handle contracts. Take a look if you have the chance. Alright, so yeah, swing out by other cities and see what they got over there. If we get the chance.
No.
Blimey. Hello there.
Isn't that? Let's see. Yep.
Alright,
Blimey.
let's see how we're doing. As of yet, thou art but a shunned outsider. In the time to come, we shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel for our power.
Blimey.
Alright, well anyways, my popularity shot up a little bit, so not too bad.
What were the gods doing?
All right then.
Let's see, the church.
Let's go. Hey. This is on sale right now.
Ooh, a silver abacus. Let's see, royal purveyors are frequently seen using this attractive abacus. And a Damascus vest.
Indeed. Now then.
Best to have at least 3 of each weapon, I guess. Let's see, where is that calendar?
What now?
Now, I could just wait until, let's see, weapon shop and armor shop discounts. Well, I mean, it's not like that's going anywhere. I'll keep that. I'll have to see how much of a literally a big deal that is. Alright. Well, anyways.
Hey, listen.
Alright, let's go track down Stroll and see what he and see what we can do for him.
Oh. What to do?
My wits have left me a little.
Give it a phone, I say.
What am I gonna do?
I love it.
Well, oh yeah, I forgot. Might as well see if we get ourselves some extra, especially tasty revival items. I always hate coming in here.
Close your
Let's see, Balm of Life. Always good to have a little bit of those around just in case.
Hey.
Close your eyes.
I love it.
How far?
Well, I've got quite the deal today.
Alright, let's see here. Still a little bit pricey, sadly. And besides, we have access to actual magic as opposed to the cheap crap that these igniters have. Yeah, well.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you. Saying put like this puts the name Calamity in mind for me. This regards Lord Hydron, that landowner in Grand Shroud my family's old caretaker mentioned the other day. Rumors say he's clever and not in a good way. I'm lost about how to approach him. Well, I'll help you out there.
Thanks a bunch.
Thank you. Just having you by my side would be reassuring. He's a devout saintist, so we should look for him in the Grand Cathedral. Oh, man of God, is he? Oh, this is gonna be fun. I was told Lord Hydron comes here often. Right on cue. Alright, let's get a look at this guy here. If I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, are you not? It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydron. But how do you know of me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard at least rumors of Hylia's tragedy. Perhaps you've come to reflect and pray.
No.
I came to see you, actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but
Truth is,
I've come to beg the use of some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Hylia reside here, sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their heads, they barely scrape by. And so I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people. And of course he's going to turn them down.
no.
Are you implying I should do this as some matter of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? How's about you do this, I won't rip those wings off of yours and deep fry them and serve them up with mashed potatoes. Odd that you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear? They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for their lack of means?
Yes.
So fate was cruel to them, and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. Besides, what of your own circumstances? With your parents and land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask your aid. What about your people?
What?
What about everyone from back home?
Obviously.
Don't worry, I won't abandon my people. Incidentally, and don't I know your compatriot from somewhere? You needn't worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. But before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people, and no matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad, I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Oh no, I think you made that perfectly clear there, asshole. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. And yet I don't see you doing anywhere aside from just sticking your nose up.
Hang on.
And then maybe you should help him then?
Stop.
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Rangiff. I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydra to offer assistance. It was always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility, and that I couldn't abide.
No.
Please, don't apologize. That you went to such efforts is more than we could ask.
Yes.
Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should rest on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House Halatios must rise again from the ruin that human wrought, restored to its former glory, or I should hope to greater heights still. I'd heard you'd been living off the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord parents. To be brought so low can't have been easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should...
Wait.
Excuse my interruption, but did you just say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. So you are unaware of it? I suspected as much given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate. Of this I have no doubt, though I can't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. Well, if there are any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Can you think of any leads?
Yeah.
Perhaps, though I doubt anything survived the fire.
Hey, so.
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own. Alright? I'll make the journey back home on my own, alright? I'll not burden you with a wild goose chase. Oh, no, buddy. Either I go with you, or we ain't going, period.
No.
No, we'll do this together. And besides, something like that, there's probably going to be, the human that attacked your village is probably still around there, or something worse, maybe. But I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble.
Thank you.
But listen, thank you for today. I would have lost it if you hadn't been there to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head-on. Might I ask you for your help yet again? I'm not sure I could take another step without you at my side. Yeah, you got it, brother. The proud noble stroll, keeper and inheritor of the warrior's virtues.
No.
Though thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Of course I'd like you to come, but...
Let's see. Now study the Swordmaster. Let's see, the Swordmaster archetype. You can now study the Swordmaster in Academia. Try to see what new powers await you. I do hope you'll find the inheritance your parents left you. All they hoped for was that you would come to your own with a worthy house. They would be so proud of how wise beyond your years you've become. Your father especially. You're just like him in that respect. I'm not worthy to share mention of my father, but whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray await my return. Alright, so there's an inheritance to be had there. And using that, you could definitely pay for the housing for the refugees. Huh. I wonder if he'll come again. If he does.
What is it? Amazing. Fancy a bit of info? Amazing.
Alright, well, might as well pay Brigitte a visit.
Really coming down.
Not the kind of day I'd like to be out in, but the shops are having sales, so you want to go somewhere nearby?
Say there.
Hmm.
Rain. God, I am good.
Oi, Elder, you hear? All that Grand Cathedral tosh is cleared up by now. Not really sure it's cleared up or how, though. The State Army couldn't handle it in the first place. As long as someone dealt with it, anyone who can protect this country I'm fine with. Even Louise, if I'm honest. Yeah, I might want to rethink that there, buddy.
God, I am good.
Again, since he was the one who dropped that human corpse there in the first place, it was his necromancer that went and resurrected the damn thing.
You will?
Well, of course, they don't really need to know those little details, now do they? It seems the trouble in the Grand Cathedral's calmed a bit. That's God's means more stealing, eh? Oi, whatever I'd spell for the time being. Well, who's this bloke who saved the Grand Cathedral? Must be damn skilled. We'll probably never run into him.
Hey, listen. This is the pits.
What you need?
But why?
What you need?
Well, there's far fewer guards here these days. Before you know it, that human corpse will be gone too. I don't know what happened, but damn am I grateful. Now business will pick up a bit, I'm sure. Well, I mean, hey, there is that.
Blimey. Proper races. Who did this happen?
Let's see, just making sure that there is no other conversation I'm missing out on.
Oh, this is damn private army. Humans. Oh.
Can we talk?
Thanks. Aha.
Always use a nice chunk of blue cheese.
Grand Cathedral.
The stinkier, the better.
What were the gods doing?
This rain just won't cease. The Grand Cathedral, why?
Oh, I hate the rain.
Oh.
This all reminds me of the old tales I heard as a child about the legendary kings of yore called heroes. The hero kings were from an age without magic igniters and they could wield various magic powers. I'm thinking about them since the royal funeral. If only those hero kings were here, I'm certain they'd have stopped Louise's tyranny. Alright, fine, I'm working on it, Jesus!
Bloody hell. What is it?
Profile. Huh?
A human at the cathedral. I've heard about it. I suppose it's been resolved now since someone's so fussing about it. Still, it doesn't inspire much faith in the State Army. The damage was already done. Maybe an odd notion, but they don't restore things quicker than Louise were leading the army, don't you think? Again, Louise was the guy that dumped that human's corpse right there in the... Oh my god, people here... These people suck! Do your eyes not work?
Is there any shelter from this?
Yeah, well, whatever. I need to talk with somebody who's has a little bit higher than a 2-digit IQ. Let's see. Brigitte, hello there.
Well, I'll not go to
just
the
you.
storm.
You seem unscathed. Have you come to work?
Now then.
Here's the leash. Today's job is to walk it. It's been itching to get out lately. Keeps making a fuss, walking around the capital so the quiet sound gets the energy out of its system. It can't be seen coming in and out of here. If you have no questions, then get to it. Alright, so... am I doing odd jobs for her or just walking her poochie? I took the dog out without anyone seeing and walked her around the capital. Who's your good... who's your good boy? Who's your good puppy? Seems to have taken a liking to you.
But...
I can hear it from downstairs. Don't get it too excited. This is on you too, dog. A simple walk shouldn't be enough for you to let your guard down. Yeah, it's proof she's smart.
Listen.
Yeah, but she's such a smart girl.
Oh.
It trusted you unconditionally, sight unseen, and you think that makes it smart. Sure, whatever you say. Well, she knows who's giving her best belly rubbies.
Hopeless.
I've never liked this thing, ever since the first time I laid eyes on it. It was on the side of the road, buried from the neck down, head bleeding too, probably hit by a rock at some point.
It's over.
It could have just given up and died, but looked into my eyes and whimpered. I hated the sight of it. This poor little dog? You didn't feel drawn to it at all?
In those days.
I was once a stray myself. My earliest memories of fighting a dog over a scrap of meat covered in dirt, and getting bitten for my trouble. Oh, okay, a rags to riches story, I get it. Wherever I went, I found only hunger and violence, so I robbed and stole anything and everything. I fought, and I survived.
It's a living hell. Really?
It's beyond words. What am I doing talking to a child about this?
Just a fantasy.
Just like that dog. I let my guard down like a fool. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Forget about what now?
Sure. Yes.
Good. And while we're on the subject, a word of advice.
Listen.
This world is a bottomless hell. A bog of endless muck. And if you trust another person to keep you afloat in it, you'll feel the sludge close over your head soon enough.
Don't ever forget that.
To survive, you need the strength to make your way through that muck. Nobody can do it for you, and indeed nobody else should. You need your own strength. And I'd say that's well within your powers.
Therefore...
In addition, I'd like to provide one other reward. I'm sure you're aware that there's a man in town tasked with exchanging magnetite obtained from hunting monsters and the like. I'll put in a word with them so they're more flexible with you, not just here in Grand Trad, but across the kingdom. Ooh! And so what was that about going through the muck of life of, or whatever on my own? Well, yeah, sure, but hey, an extra pair of hands doesn't hurt.
No pain can stop me now.
Scion skill. Increases skill inheritance slots for the merchant lineage to 2, and improves the exchange rate of the magnetite exchange. Ooh-hoo-hoo!
Even then.
I shouldn't be the only one talking. You owe me some secrets of yours after all that. Grius tried to kill Luis, did he not? And I imagine you're aiming for the same thing.
You there.
What are your true motives? What are you really aiming to do? Well, ultimately to try and fix this world.
That's...
I want to better this country. Your true motives, I said. Though, well, I suppose it's not impossible to you really do mean that. I can't tell what you're thinking at all, but I'll expose your true nature eventually. Alright, fine.
I'm off.
And that's all for today. Come by again when you can. I'm sure the dog will be delighted to see you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
announcement is soon.
So Fortin's grand announcement is coming tomorrow, is it? What's this proclamation of his going to be anyway? Wonder if he's going to thank us for what we did at the Grand Cathedral. Yeah, no, I doubt it.
No.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly, the State Army's getting all the credit for taking down that human after all. We shall know soon enough, so there's little point contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for events to unfold. Alright, the Saints' grand announcement's happening tomorrow.
See there.
Oi!
Have you heard? The military's taking credit for the Zorba incident. Admittedly, if they hadn't, what's left of their honor would be in tatters. It's not as though we did it for the glory.
See there.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some whistleblowing tomorrow.
Truth is,
I'm checking to see if my contacts in the Guard have any threats on Luis to pursue. Vexing though it is, we've not to do but wait for word. Why don't we take up a bounty, perhaps? Make a little extra money for our journey. Oh, I'm pretty sure that with the merchant, we don't have to worry about money ever again.
God, I am grateful.
Oh,
Greetings, elder boy. We don't see many of your tribe in the royal capital, although we're similar in that way. Have you heard of the Mustari tribe? We too already stayed in Grand Trap.
I see.
Of course. No, it's understandable. We rarely make ourselves known to the public after all. So then, any interest in our history, and why we live our lives secluded and oppressed? I'll share if you'd like to know. Mustari history. Learning more about them may help us better support those in need, right? Yep. Understanding different cultures and point of view. Yes, yes, PC Principal assigns you to go and learn about this man and his culture, and learn how to learn that to build your tolerance. You got the assignment there, bruh? All right.
Pleased to hear it.
Glad to hear it. Let's go elsewhere to chat, shall we?
Well then.
Our tribe is called the Mustali. Perhaps the most obvious part of our culture is that we wear a mask, just like the one I have on right now. Next thing you'll notice, we all have 3 eyes.
What?
3 eyes? And that goes for every Mustari? And what's like to see for you all? Our third eye cannot see things. We see the world almost exactly as you do. However, the Mustari faith is vastly different from that of other tribes. We have our own unique faith, different from the state religion, Sanctism.
About that.
Do only the Mustari practice this belief? That's correct. Normally, we cannot reveal our teachings to other tribes. Sanctism is a belief open to all. Or perhaps that is why at times politics get involved and distort its doctrine. For that reason, we refrain from revealing our faith to everyone. It's the only means of keeping our thoughts in the way it should be. I mean, hey, too many open mouths, it turns into a giant game of telephone. And of course, it's not like religion can ever be twisted to suit somebody's political agenda, am I right? That doesn't sound like the best solution, but I'm guessing it's complicated. Some try to spread our teachings outside the island, but things quickly grow complex and one must tread carefully. Other tribes have a tendency to jump to conclusions. That is why Sanctism has gathered many believers. And now we are scorned as the masked tribe. That is who we are, forever etched into our history.
All right. Pleased to hear it.
It may be worth telling you more. Next time I'll tell you about that basic doctrine if the chance comes.
What is it?
Alright, so yeah, this whole Mustari religion that's outside. The announcement's tomorrow, huh?
See there.
Yep.
What is it? God, I am grateful.
Alright, well, I got time to kill, so this is a boring way around.
Did you know?
again.
Are you still interested in Mustari? If so, I'd be delighted to tell you more about it. Well, if you listen to him, your tolerance will probably improve. Alright, let's hear about it.
I see.
Well then, today I'll detail more of the faith we believe in.
Long ago.
God's messengers ruled over existence. When they perished, they conferred a holy relic onto the world. This holy relic exists to this day, has been passed down for generations within our tribe as a divine object that represents God himself. We believe that only they who wield the divine relic, the instrument of God, can truly receive the authentic teachings. One of our teachings tells us to devote our entire being to what we hold most dear. Even now, it's a core tenet our priestess strives to embody.
Alright.
Your literature, your concepts are quite interesting. Tell me, do you have any literature?
Pleased to hear it.
I believe I told you all I can, but we Mustari live all over, hiding out in various places. If you're interested, you might try letting an ear to those other Mustari. Alright.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
You're welcome.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be big. If anything, I definitely at least better go grab some popcorn.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty?
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me. If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Well, maybe.
In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we?
Well, at least he's self-aware of that.
The new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
But hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Alright, so at least they were honest about that. Then again, probably why Sanctus justify Sanctus's claim.
The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly.
Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
Yeah, no. So until the day of judgment, yeah, we can't kill Luis.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there.
Oh, what the shit?
She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
Look, I'll go look for her.
I'll look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
Maria, where are you? Where could Maria have gone? Wait. Oh no. Oh, what? Alright, let's see. The royal magic. Protection. Let's see. Seen as a way to prohibit the elimination of a candidate through force, one aspect of the king's royal magic was discovered somewhat belatedly. In the event that a top-ranking candidate with large support is in danger of bodily harm, the perpetrator will be immobilized by a glowing chain-like construction. The protective effect seems to apply only to the top 20 candidates, or those whose faces appear on the coronation rocks. Resisting the magic chains and continuing to attempt harm will result in the chains tightening, potentially causing death. However, what constitutes as harm is unclear, and it is not known that there are loopholes or exemptions. Yeah, again, as we saw what happened with Grius. Maria, please be safe.
Whatever.
Maria? Oh, you mean that kid? Yeah, I saw her earlier. Really? Where is she headed? The stairs north of Sunshade Row. You know, by the general store. Didn't look to be running an errand, though. Hey. General store. We might find someone else who saw her if we head over there. Alright, by the cathedral. Let's see, by the general store.
What you need?
Leome apparently took care of that necromancer everyone's been talking about. He should have been judged here. That will make everyone feel much better. Yeah, no, sorry. He, kind of took care of that himself. Fancy a wager who'll become the next king? I'm going all or nothing on Luis. It'll just end up being Forden. Sorry, but this will be easy money for me. Safe and born pick, eh? I'm looking forward to the results. Yeah, might not want to place that bet so soon.
Hey, mister.
I bet the next king's gonna punish the bad tribes. You better run away, Elder. They're gonna kill you. Yeah. How old are you again? Oh yeah, old enough to take an ass whooping.
Stinking believable.
No matter what happens in the country, the poor are the ones who always die first. Reality doesn't pull its punches, does it? Yep. Nope. Sad but fact. A sad truth. Hello.
Hey.
Say, we're looking for a little girl. Have you seen anyone like that around here? Have you seen a little girl? About 7 years old? Tall? Oh, could it be that half-blood? If so, then yes, I did see her. She was mothering Papa and looking all sad. I saw her go to the back alley. Maria, could she have gone to the Grand Cathedral? Oh boy, things are gonna get hairy, I can just tell.
out of ideas. I just can't believe it's true.
What should I do?
The Sanctus Church confirmed it. A new king will be crowned on the Day of the Hero, just as a giant rock in the sky said. The Day of the Hero. That's the day that commemorates the crowning of the first king of Ukraine after he won the Annex War, isn't it? Yes, and although we have a festival every year to celebrate our nation's founding, since this year's will be on a grander scale entirely. Oh yeah, this is gonna be one to remember.
This is alright.
Stinking believable.
What in tarnation's going on?
I say anyone can be king, but everyone knows it ultimately comes down to Louis of Forden. It's hardly even a contest. As Sanctifax Forden will most surely be crowned. These stones are just another one of Louis's cruel tricks. No one wants Louis on the throne. The people's support is evidence Forden. Attitudes like yours are precisely what will give Louis a greater voice. I beg your pardon? Have you any idea how the poor feel? Your narrow minds will be your undoing. Louis is a fool, but he'll still be a beacon of hope for the city's outcasts. They both have their flaws, though I suppose you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone more promising.
Look at that. This is alright. Now, how did I wind up here? Hello there.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? You can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. She just went inside. Wait, you let her pass? Why? The way her eyes looked, I'd not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets.
Huh? Why?
Hey.
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray. And he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
It's our fault.
What? How?
You?
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
I'll figure this out.
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
My ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, This is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Oh, that hurt. That friggin' hurt.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Sounds like a fair bet. Well, then again, if only the top 20 or so candidates are safe, then, of course, it's simple. All I need to do is just knock Luis off of the popularity contest and lower him down enough so that we can go and kill him.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Look, alright. Let's just brainstorm then, huh?
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Long enough.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ladies Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
Oh, well.
Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
But it's a long shot, but still a shot.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels.
Nice
Same as
touch.
being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
And he wants to keep it that way.
Fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
We need a plan, and then we could take action. As an elder, I'm an outcast in this city, and I think that gives us an advantage here. Well, while I go and think about that, well, okay, it seems like the course is obvious here. But in the meantime, just gonna call it a day, and next time, we'll figure out how to, go and rig this whole thing to our advantage. So, till next time, folks, this is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Bye-bye.